William Mason Jr. grew up right there in District 1. Went to Kings Lane Elementary, Ewan Park, on to Whites Creek, and then to Tennessee State University, Big Blue. I just really want to be an advocate for that community. To whom much is given, much is required, and I just want to give back to that community which gave so much to me growing up as a young man. I want to see changes take place in education, changes take place in the community where we can make sure that our streets are safe for our children. I just want to be an advocate for our community and make sure that our voice is heard on council.
You both, have obviously grown up in this area. You know that area well, and you talk about being an advocate for it. Brenda Gilmore is the council person who is leaving. She's now in the legislature. Is it, and I don't know how familiar you are with the work that she's done, but I'm curious, is it that you felt that you weren't getting enough representation with her in that position? You want to continue what she was doing? And what do you think the issues are as you've lived there? You talk about what's important to you in that district. Specifically, what are those, William?
Well, one thing, we're trying to figure out where our sidewalks are.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
I was at the mayoral forum and they said most of them are in East Nashville. But I would like to see the streets being safe for our young people. I was in the household of a young lady and her son was actually hit by a car. He just graduated from Whites Creek. They told him at the time when he was hit by a car that he would never walk again. But he graduated from Whites Creek with honors. So those things concern me because my children grow up with me in my district, and I want to make sure that the streets are safe for them.
You think other districts get a disproportionate amount of the money for things like sidewalks, and that you think District 1's being slighted?
I think so.
Okay, how about you?
I think that one community that did what they were supposed to do was the Haynes Park community. That community was ravaged with a lot of crime, a lot of drug selling, things of that nature taking place. There were a couple of people in that community who called the police every day. And that is what it takes to clean up your community. If you're really serious about making your community a better place for your children, a better place for your family, you have to get involved with the local police department and do everything that you can to make them aware of what's going on in your community and how it affects you.
And do you think that there's an issue of trust with the police officers?
Oh, no, most definitely. But that comes with everything. You're always going to have people that are for things and people that are against things. And the police department just has to do what they can do to make sure that our citizens are safe. On my palm card and all the cards that I hand out dealing with my campaign is my cell phone number. If anyone wants to reach me, it hits me right here on my hip. One of the things that I want to see once I get on council is that we develop a District 1 council that will be comprised of individuals in our community, a representative from each school, a teacher and a principal, a representative from each walk of life, and each business is represented in our community so that we can all talk quarterly and be informed about what's going on in our community. I want to make sure that our community is informed because I think that's one of the things that was lacking in the past, is that we weren't informed about things that were going on.
So you would create a forum such like that, which would be monthly, did you say?
Quarterly.
Quarterly, where you'll be there and you'll hear what they have to say.
What they have to say. I want them to advise me to be that advocate for them.
Okay, Lonnell.
Well, again, as I said, my name is William Mason Jr., Bug, as I'm affectionately called by the people in the community. It came from my father. When I was a baby, I would wake up, my eyes would be real big. And he called me Bug, and it just stuck.
All right.
But I would really love to be your voice on council. I would like to make sure that our communities are safe. I would like to support our teachers and make sure that the classrooms are conducive for learning. I want to make sure that we get those sidewalks that we were promised a long time ago. I want to make sure that we are able to bring valuable businesses to our community to create access and convenience and also jobs, so that we can make sure that those dollars circulate in our community first before they go out. I just want to work for you. I want to be the person that you look to run our community. Thank you.
Lonnell?